Where I come from, it's dark 18 hours and the sun is up for 6 hours most of the year. So what people tend to do is either read or like play video games or drink. I guess reading was just for me, something that I enjoyed, and I found that I'm also quite good at writing. Somehow I also noticed that it's possible to engage other people, to connect through literature and culture, which is something that is very much needed in the north of Sweden. So what we wanted to do was to create a festival, not like the other festivals in Sweden, but more like the Southern European festivals, something that can go on during day and night time, even though it's dark, even though it's cold. So we wanted to create a festival of literature under the northern lights, basically. And it has worked out really well, and it's been like a life injection in my life and in many people's life in the north. Something that's happened lately is that we start to recognize our indigenous culture, which has been suppressed for hundreds and hundreds of years. And the indigenous Sami culture of Sweden, which is also the culture in northern Norway, northern Finland, and some parts of Russia, is based on an oral tradition. This is I think, inspired even like national Swedish poetry to work more in the tradition of oral poetry. So northern Scandinavia and the north is moving towards that, which improves stage performances. You no longer see these poets just reading from their books. They try to create some atmosphere in their readings. It's quite important to visit as many festivals as possible. Even if you're not invited as a guest poet, go there, be part of the poetry community, listen to others, learn from others, take in the vibe of poetry. I think it can help, really. When you go to a poetry reading, you have no other choice but to sit back and let the mind drift, basically. And I think that's something that's needed in life in general. Well, for us as an organization in the far north of Sweden, it's been much important to be part of this network, mostly for its network possibilities. We are a very distant festival in the periphery. Even in Sweden, we're in the periphery. And at the beginning, we found it hard to cooperate with Stockholm and Gothenburg and Malmö. So it's like we took a short route to Europe with the Versopolis project. For us as coordinators and for poets in the north, it's been a life changer to be able to send poets to Europe, to be able to receive poets to Umeå in Sweden, but also for us as coordinators to visit other festivals, to exchange experiences.